going to start with some speeches this evening, and the first is going to be our father of the bride, Tony Berry.
So, as the father of the bride, it's my privilege to give the first speech, and as I get to go first, I'll have nothing to compare it to, thankfully. So look to me as the warm-up act for James, Dean and Dec. As I got up, I did notice James twisting the wedding ring on his finger. He's not nervous about what I'm about to say, he's just trying to figure out the combination. So, on behalf of Marlene and myself, a warm welcome to you all, and thank you for joining us to celebrate Rachel and James's wedding at this magnificent venue, the Casa Sant'Antonio. These occasions don't just happen, they take a huge amount of thought, time, planning and preparation. Rachel and James have done themselves really proud.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the emotional bit. So every wedding is special, of course, but to see my daughter getting married is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Rachel, I walked down the aisle this afternoon as a memory I should treasure. You're both stunning and beautiful. And while we're on the subject of stunning, I'd also like to give a huge thank you to the bridesmaids. These girls have been amazing. They've been best of friends for many years, living, laughing and being there for each other along the way. We are honoured that they are here today supporting Rachel as her bridesmaids. Rachel, your mum and I are so blessed to have you in our lives and for us to be part of yours. You know how much we love you and we are dearly proud of the woman you have become. It's been an absolute joy for us to watch an inquisitive, talkative and very determined little person develop into the thoughtful, loving woman you are today. And by the way, if anyone wants to experience what it was like for us, you can spend 5 minutes. James, we connected from the first time we met, in spite of your love for Spurs. But we do have something in common, a horrendous 2024 season, so you can guess who I support. And we are both praying for miracles for next year. You're such a caring, diligent and hard-working guy. It's a pleasure to call you my son-in-law. As well as being his driver, fixer. Well, do I have any advice for the couple? But it's more for James, really. Arguing with Rachel is a lot like reasoning with the terms and conditions of the internet. In the end, you just give up and go to I agree. So the world is yours, and it's only you two who will determine its rules. You have a beautiful son, you've built a lovely home, you're safe haven to withstand life's challenges. Rachel and James, may you have a long and wonderful life together, and it's my very great pleasure to propose the first toast to you both. And could I ask you all, please be upstanding and raise your glasses to the bride and groom. The bride and groom. And now over to Joe.
Now we have the main man of the event. It's James. Let's go, James.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'd like to start by saying a huge thank you to each and every one of you for making the journey out to Spain. It means the world to us to be surrounded by the people we love, celebrating such a special moment in our lives. I'd also like to thank Marcella and the team. Without you guys, the wedding would not have been possible. I'd especially like to thank Tony and Marley. From the very beginning, you welcomed me into your family with open arms, and for that I am truly grateful. I'm also incredibly thankful for everything you've taught Rachel and for raising her into the amazing woman she is today. Honestly, I don't know where Rachel and I would be without you both. From Tony rescuing me from countless breakdowns, both van and mental, to Marley being the rock in our lives, looking after Oscar in the most incredible way. I honestly don't know where you get your energy from. You've both been there for us in every way possible, so please raise your glasses to Tony and Marley. Next, I want to thank my mum and Jeremy. You've been there for me through thick and thin, whether that was cheering me on from the side of the rugby pitch, or taking me to hospital as a result of playing rugby. Jeremy, I have so much to be grateful for. You showed me what it means to be a man. From your actions of supporting a family, you taught me the important life lessons, like how to handle disappointment by making me a Tottenham fan. It's a lifelong acceptance of disappointment. That was until we won the Europa League final. Sorry, Tony. You gave me the tools to learn a trade, to stand on my own 2 feet, and make my own way in the world. But more than that, you've always been there for me, not just as a father figure, but as a true role model and friend. I wouldn't be the man I am today without you, and I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. And now, I want to take a moment to thank someone incredibly special, my mum. Mum, I honestly don't think anyone could have done a better job of raising me. I feel so incredibly lucky to have you in my life.
It's easy.
You were born to be a mum, and if anyone needs proof, just look at your portion sizes. No one has ever left your kitchen hungry. From a young age, you taught me to stand up for myself, to be strong-minded, to always back myself, lessons that shaped into the man I am today. You created a home full of warmth, laughter and love. You encouraged me to be the best version of myself and supported every decision I have made, even when they weren't easy. So thank you for everything. I love you. So please raise your glasses to my mum and Jeremy.
Mum and Jeremy.
Next, I would like to thank Peter and Christina. You've both been a massive part of my life, and I truly appreciate everything you've done over the years. Some of my best memories are from my holidays in Spain, spending all day in the pool and all night on the beach. Those trips were something I always looked forward to, and have stuck with me in the best possible way. So here's to unforgettable memories and Peter and Christina. Now to the bridesmaids. Rachel would be absolutely lost without you. Literally. And she loves you all so much. The love and support you girls have for each other is amazing, and I'm so happy that she has such special friends. You all look incredible today. So here's to the 2 Amy's, to Neve, to Gemma and to Nicole who couldn't be here today. To the bridesmaids. A special thank you now to my 2 best men. We've been through just about everything together, from wild adventures to the kind of situations that probably shouldn't be repeated. I'm sure at least one of them will try and tell you some of these stories later, and just so we're all clear, they're all lies. Seriously though, I couldn't ask for 2 better mates. Through the best times and the toughest ones, you've always had my back. Without question, and today it means the world to me to have you both standing by my side. So let's raise a glass to Dec and to Dean. And now I'd like to thank my beautiful bride. Can we get a round of applause for how amazing breath away. I don't know how many of you know this, but Rachel and I actually met way back in 2010 at Bournemouth Uni. Now, I wasn't a student there, I was just visiting Deck. One night we went to an after party across the hall, as you do. A few drinks in and naturally we got hungry. Now, instead of doing the sensible thing and ordering a pizza like adults, we did what any broke students would do and raided the fridge. So there we are, half cut, stuffing whatever we could find under our jumpers, some bread, cheese and crucially a pack of ham. Mission Midnight Snack was going surprisingly well. That was until we tried to sneak out, and the ham slipped from under my jumper, right at the feet of the girl who would go on to be my wife. Rachel, who I hadn't met yet, just stared at me for a second, and then started shouting at Deck and I like we just robbed Hatton Garden. So naturally, we did the brave thing, and we ran. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the moment I met Rachel. The girl who caught me stealing ham, the girl that shouted at me in front of a room full of people, and the girl who 15 years later I'm lucky enough to call my wife. Who would have known back then that years later we would have started a beautiful friendship that turned into a beautiful romance? Rachel, you are the most incredible person I've ever met. You truly are Superwoman. Watching you become a mum has been the most amazing experience of my life. I always knew you'd be great, but seeing you with Oscar, your kindness, patience and joy has blown me away. He is so lucky to have you. Starting our family together has been the best time of my life. I can't imagine life without you in it. You make everything brighter, funnier, and let's be honest, more organised. And speaking of organised, I just want to take a moment to say how much work Rachel has put into making today what it is. The amounts of thought, care and effort she poured into every little detail was genuinely incredible. She's planned this day with the same heart and precision she puts into everything. And I know I speak for everyone when I say that, Rachel, you absolutely nailed it. Thank you for making this day so special. Rachel, I'm so proud to now call you my wife. I can't wait for all the adventures ahead, the big ones, the small ones, and everything in between. Our life is already amazing, and I have a feeling that it's just getting started. Here's to us, to laughter, and to making every day together feel just as special as today. So if everyone could please stand and raise their glasses to the beautiful, stunning Rachel. Right, back to Joe.
I've always wanted to make a speech at a wedding, because just for a moment everyone's eyes on you, you get to say whatever you want, right? And I was wondering what kind of embarrassments or humiliations could I dredge up on this best man speech or anything like that? Nah. See, I figure, like, as a sibling, and I reckon anyone's ever been a sibling knows what it's like. You get a bit competitive with your siblings trying to steal the limelight every now and then. But I figure I've got one opportunity here to do a little thing where actions speak louder than words, and maybe give a little gift to my sister, where I don't take the limelight for myself, but I take the opportunity to give it back to her. So, I'm asking if you would please just with me for a moment, take about 5 seconds of silence and just admire the view of my gorgeous sister. Congratulations, you picked one amazing.
Thank you.
That's all from me, guys. Thank you very much.
Right, now we've got the main event, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the first half of the dynamic duo. Please welcome Dean.
say first of all how beautiful Rachel looks this evening. I'm sure you all agree with that. But also massive well done on organising such a beautiful wedding. I've been friends with James for 23 years, and like the rest of our group, he would struggle to organise a piss up in blue. So I know all of this is you, Rachel. So thank you for your efforts. James and I first met on our first day at John Fisher. Shout out to Fisher Boys. We struck up an unlikely friendship inspired with his poor football team, but I've never held that against him. It probably wasn't the best of starts for James at our school. He turned up to our first form class with a unique hairstyle not seen for decades. He had a centre party, but this was combined with what can only be described as a mullet. It didn't help that our form tutor, Mr. Smith, was sporting the exact same haircut. So needless to say, for 2 to 3 years, James could not shake off the nickname of Mullet Man or Mr. Smith's son. I'd like to think our banter has improved over the years, but it probably hasn't. Not only did James take a record of the worst haircut at the school, he also has a much more notorious record than this. James was the fastest white boy in our year. Such rapid pace saw him consistently play for the 18 on the wing, but unfortunately a rugby career never materialised. Mainly due to him having more injuries than Spurs and Arsenal last season combined, which is saying something. But probably the main reason was that he and the rest of our group found our true passion at a very early age, the sesh. It started at 14 for James, when he would drink Jeremy and Louise's vodka bottles and then replace it with water. His thirst for vodka never dwindled, so we moved into our flat together in our early 20s. We'd often sit in a flat at the end of the month, broke, with no money, but still needing to go out. So James's card up his sleeve was to sell his PlayStation games and DVDs to CEX, to buy a litre bottle of vodka and a ticket to Tiger Tiger. This happened on a monthly occurrence. The flat was something of a legend, a haven for our friends to come and go as they please. In fact, I once walked into our flat one Friday evening after work drinks, and can honestly say that I didn't know anyone in my living room. James was nowhere to be seen either. He had already left for Lightbox or Egg, and he had said that these boys were welcome to stay in our flat. But it was during these years that I realised what an incredible wingman James was. Throughout our 20s, I've been stopped in a club or a bar on multiple occasions and asked if I was friends with, and I quote, the good-looking, fit guy in the corner that looks like Ryan Gosling. Obviously, I was more than happy to say, bring a friend, and I'll introduce you to him. He was unbelievable. With James's Hollywood looks and my ability to chat bollocks, we formed a formidable partnership. Although, as we got a bit older and the raving and the Ibiza tours started to take its toll on our bodies, the celebrity that he was often compared to was less Ryan Gosling and more Gary Barlow. Nevertheless, still a good-looking bloke. Since being with Rachel and moving up the West Croydon favelas, it's been amazing to witness the growth in James. He swapped the diet of fish and chips with the famous Codfather in West Croydon for avocados and poached eggs, salad and 2 teaspoons of Fleet High Street. He swapped punch-ups in the famous Milan bar and Lloyd's Croydon for country hikes through Hampshire's green and pleasant lands. And he now even feels comfortable to wear tank tops and vests outside of the house with no risk of ridicule. But in all seriousness, Deck and I take the pleasure of the title of Best Man. But in reality, James is the best man. Often in late night kitchen talks, PJ's weird and wonderful questions start to make an appearance. And often one of them is, if your daughter had to marry one of us lot, who would it be? The answer is always James. You're the bestest man I could have ever asked for. You've saved me from getting my head kicked in many times. and you've always been the one to help me when I've thrown up everywhere. I'm so happy you found your soulmate, and I'm also so happy that your soulmate's also my friend. I can't wait to watch our sons grow up together, and for us to try and follow them on their lads' holidays when they're there. Rachel, the best compliment I can give to you is that I've been by James's side with all the raves and parties, the festivals abroad, the several Ibiza tours, England away at major championships, backpacking across Asia and Australia. But I've never seen him as happy as when he's with you and Oscar, just chilling in the garden. I hope you have the best day, and yeah, I love you both.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Deck. And I've been the honour of being James's best man alongside Dean. Okay. So now James goes by many names. Nessa, Spindler, Golden Boy, and as of today, Mr. Barron. Yes, that's right. James took Rachel's last surname. Because let's be real, Rachel's always been the landlady. But James has always been a long-term tenant with benefits. In the early years, I've known James since our school days at John Fisher. We played rugby together. I say played, James mostly played with his head as a battering ram. Not ideal when you're made of glass. Rachel's healthcare has taken a battering over the last few years. He's had more breaks than a Kit Kat. Back in our Tiger James was shy until me and Dean used to choose to chuck him into groups of girls like a social grenade. He was our secret weapon, like a golden retriever, and always come back with something. His mum calls him the Golden Boy. We called him the Golden Retriever, because whatever Rachel throws, he'll fetch. The wild years, before Rachel. Before Rachel came along, James was free spirit. Couldn't say no to a pint, a rave, and a questionable haircut. He's had more best friends than ex-girlfriends, and more errors than David Beckham's with haircuts. And there was a time when we used to hop flats in Croydon with no money to his name, working for Top Notch, on what wages you could only be called as character building. And then there was a time after a festival once where he disappeared for 2 days, didn't answer his phone. Me and she started referring to him in the past tense. He then turned up glowing, fresh as ever, typical James. Absolute chaos, always lands on his feet. Along came Rachel. The woman, the myth, the dictator. I remember the first time she rejected James. We all do, James told us. It tasted like church space silverware. Long, painful, and very little success. Until now. But seriously, what a team. They've hiked, kayaked, camped, partied, danced around the world, and soon to be Benidorm. And then this wedding has turned into a Netflix mini-series. We've had pre-parties, welcome parties, pool parties, after parties, a recovery brunch. Someone gets her to remortgage their house just to come today. Let's talk about milking a wedding. James' brother, Rachel like my sister. James is like a brother. He was my best man, and we've grown up together. From raves to tailored suits, everyone, even our cats are related. But today, Rachel, you officially become the sister I never had. Honestly, I couldn't have hoped for a better one. You're the warmest, bubbliest, most main character person I've ever met. And James, mate, you absolutely punch him. Then came Oscar. I remember the day he said to Birdie one day at a rave, those two would have beautiful children. And we were correct. I hope Oscar grows into the beautiful parents like his parents, the most humble and most loyal person you'll ever meet. It's such a joy to watch you both grow into not just parents, but amazing partners too. You've built a life that is full of adventure, laughter and love, and today you've made it official. Okay, so lastly, can we have a toast? So let's have a raise a glass, please. To love, to laughter, and to Rachel finally giving in. And to a couple you've shown that love is about patience, persistence, and finding your best mate. To Rachel and James.
Thank you, everyone. That concludes our speeches. So now, enjoy the beautiful setting, eat, drink, and be happy.